When we choose goals that are based on someone else's version of success, numbers, metrics, or benchmarks that don't actually align with what we truly desire, we make it virtually impossible for ourselves to create consistency. We're going to move past surface level goals and dig into the real outcomes you want so you can set yourself up for consistency, fulfillment, and success that actually feels like success. Grab a journal or open a note in your phone. This is a guided process. And by the end of this episode, you'll have a clear, tangible goal that is deeply aligned with the fullest expression of what you actually want. Step 1. Defining your true North Star. Think about a goal you've been working toward or one that's been sitting in the back of your mind. Maybe it's a business goal, a health goal, a creative project, or something personal. Now ask yourself, what would be the most fully realized expression of this goal? If this goal were completely actualized, what would it look and feel like? Is it an experience, an embodiment, or an external achievement that reflects deeper alignment? Let's take an example. Say your goal is to lose 20 pounds. But if we were to dig deeper, is it really about the number on the scale, or is it about feeling strong, energized, and confident in your body? Is it about having the endurance to keep up with your kids? Is it about a shared hobby with your partner? When we define goals based on what we actually desire instead of generic benchmarks, we create an entirely different relationship with the process of achieving them. Step 2, translate your true goal into a measurable outcome. Once you've identified the real goal, it's time to define it inside of a what by when framework. Here's what doesn't work. Feel more confident in my body. Grow my business. Be a better partner. Before we dig even deeper together, I want to make sure you've grabbed your free copy of The Growth Without Burnout Blueprint, a guided journal I created just for creatives like you who are building bold, beautiful lives and businesses without losing themselves to the grind. This is your rhythm reset, your space to reflect, realign, and remember who you are while you grow. If you've ever felt like your ambition and your nervous system are at odds, this is for you. Inside, you'll find powerful prompts, check-ins, and mindset shifts to help you grow with courage, creativity, and clarity without burning out in the process. It's totally free, it brings you back home to yourself, and it was made with you in mind. Head over to ellenbrowencoaching.kit.com/no-burnout-blueprint or tap the link in the show notes to get yours today. All right, let's get back to the episode. Maybe it's really more about overcoming a physical challenge and creating more connection in your relationship. So your true outcome is hike the Virginia portion of the Appalachian Trail with my spouse in 6 months. Instead of grow my business, maybe it's generate $10,000 in revenue from my coaching business in 3 months by launching a group program. Instead of be a better partner, try, plan, and execute one intentional, uninterrupted date night each week for the next 3 months. See the difference? These goals are rooted in what success feels like and translate into tangible, trackable milestones. Now let's create yours. What would achieving this goal make possible in your life? What's an external benchmark you could tie to your core values? When you step into the experience of this goal, what becomes inevitable? Once you have that clarity, plug it into the what by when framework. What do you want to achieve and by when? Step 3, breaking it down into milestones that matter. Now that you have your clear outcome, it's time to reverse engineer it into meaningful benchmarks. Ask yourself, what needs to happen each month to make this a reality? What can I track that reflects my progress in a way that aligns with my deeper goal? How will I know I'm getting closer beyond just checking off a box? The key here is that every milestone reflects the deeper purpose, not just arbitrary numbers, but a lived experience that brings you closer to the life you actually want. Step 4. Aligning your metrics with what actually matters. Too often, we use metrics that drain us rather than inspire us. Numbers like pounds lost, revenue made, or social media followers gained can be useful, but only if they reflect your actual goal. So ask yourself, what measurement would feel the most fulfilling to track? How can I create benchmarks that reinforce the experience I want to have? How can I check in with myself regularly to ensure I'm still in alignment? This is where success becomes inevitable, because you aren't relying on willpower to push you through someone else's version of achievement. You're fueled by the deep, intrinsic motivation of a goal that's actually yours. Now let's put this into action. Take your goal and rewrite it, break it down into milestones that make sense for your journey. Track your progress in a way that reinforces your values, not someone else's expectations. Because when your goal is deeply aligned, consistency isn't something you have to force. It's something you naturally sustain. If you enjoyed today's episode, please show your support by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day, and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.